Once again, good morning, dear brothers and sisters.
Good morning, Father.
Mother Church is inviting us to take part in the feast of Saint Simon and Jude. These two are called by God to be the apostles, which means to be with Him or to be sent instead of Him. It is said in the gospel text today, He is re-choosing the apostles. It is a call within the call. They are all called to be the disciples of Christ, and from that call, He is redoing or recalling them to be the apostles. And Luke's gospel is always called a gospel of poor, and is also called gospel of understanding. And today, Christ is recalling his disciples to be His apostles, and among them are Simon and Jude. So, dear friends, here we should understand the Simon and his name. After the name of the Simon, there is zealot. What is this meaning of zealot? Zealots are a set of people who, by violence, wanting to put down the Roman Empire. That is their intention. And so, these zealots are called, or a set of group called to destroy the Roman Empire. And now, Christ is calling Simon, a zealot, to be His apostle. Now, there is a contradictory element in this section. One side, the mind of zealot, or the mind of the Simon, must be destroying the Roman Empire. The other way, increasing or constructing the empire of Christ. So, when Christ calls, this is what happens. Whenever we receive a call from God, this is what happens. This call will always change our way. I'll give you two examples from the Bible. The first one is Saint Paul. He was killing the Christians before the call, and after call, he started loving Christ and loving Christianity. And we have many prophets who denied the call of God, and still they have to do the will of God with the call. A complete turn. We say U-turn, and that's what happens in call of God. And Moses, towards the end of his physical life, he was traveling to a particular place. God wanted him to turn to Him, and God made a bush to burn, and he turned towards the bush, and he made his way U-turn, coming back and going to the bush. So, dear friends, this is what happens when we also receive call from God. And because this call is precious, this is to do the will of God the Father. So, with this small thought in our mind, let's continue in this holy Eucharistic celebration.